So the LA Clippers were eliminated by the Phoenix Suns a little bit over a week ago in 6 games. And we are going to be doing our LA Clippers elimination rebuild today. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? We are going to be trying to get the Clippers their first ever ring. I wouldn't say this franchise is cursed, but with the 2 years they've had Paul George and Kawhi Leonard since the 2019 offseason, it's ended in disappointment for them. So Kawhi Leonard is probably going to opt out. We're going to do all we can to re-sign him, because if he chooses to sign with like a Dallas or Atlanta or a New York, like just a random team, right? This franchise is screwed, because if we look at our future draft picks, it's not a lot. We have 17 in this draft, which is definitely off, so I gave myself 28. But yeah, like we have the 28th pick in this draft, and then like 2023 swap wars. We don't even have 2022. It's our 2025 first is the next thing we got. So it's not great right now, so we need to bring Kawhi back. Paul George will still be our number 2, even though we might play better as a number 1. He signed that extension last offseason. We're going to be keeping him around, and then like we're going to try to figure out some roster spots to really surround this team with, and maybe that we're going to try to find a point guard. Maybe we trade for Kemba Walker and he's the answer. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to keep, Chauncey Billups ended up signing with, I believe, Portland. But, so I guess I can look for a new assistant coach, so we will fire him. He's now the Portland coach. I would go after Ime Udoka, but he is now the Celtics coach, so we're going to go after Chip Engelland, and let's go out and get Kevin Nicholson. So, just kidding, let's go out and get Noah Vincent. So I don't really think we're going to have the assets to maybe go out and get a Kemba Walker, and really I don't like him too much on this team. But I am going to see, like, if we could package Kennard's extension kicking in his contract, and Beverly or Kennard and Morris to try to go out and get somebody good. I think it's time we move on from Patrick Beverly, especially with Reggie Jackson playing well. We could look to bring him back. So if I'm really looking for like some help, I guess Buddy Hield would provide us some shooting. The Clippers the Kings get off that contract a little bit earlier because Beverly's got an expiring. Kennard still 25. He could be a good player for them. I just don't want to give up a first round pick. So I don't really know who I want to go after. I think I'd prefer a point guard that could kind of shot create or really facilitate and play make for us. Russ would be kind of fun, but I don't even think that we can package Morris, Kennard. Oh, we can. Oh, yeah, because Kawhi's not here. Honestly, reunite Paul George and Russ. It's an interesting pickup, but I think I'm going to try it. Let's see. But his value is so high. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I'll give you Daniel Toru. I feel like the Wizards would want to get off that deal. I want to keep Zubats. I'll give you Beverly. That's the most I can offer. Okay, so they're not going to do that for Russ, unfortunately. No, I don't think they really should. Brogdon would be a perfect fit, but I don't think... Like, if I had Trey Mann to move right now, I'm sure that he can maybe entice them. I mean, I could wait till after the team player options to go after him. I don't really know what point guard we could bring in. See, I wouldn't mind Dinwiddie in like a sign and trade, but you really can't pull that off in 2K. Kyle Lowry would be amazing. I mean, we could wait to see what we can get in free agency. So after team player options, we'll look to make something. We have 28. I'll see you guys with who I draft. And we ended up, Moses Moody went to, with Usman Garuba here at 28. So team player options, Kawhi opts out, Ibaka opts out. We're going to pick up the option on Terrence Mann. I might have called him Trey Mann. I apologize before. That's his brother. I believe it's his brother. Yeah, it's his brother that's going to be in this draft. He'll probably be a first round pick. Qualifying offer, Amir Coffey, I'm not going to bring back. So going into free agency, we obviously need to bring back Kawhi Leonard. If he chooses not to sign with us because he has a lot of other suitors, we're screwed. But the thing we can offer Kawhi is that we can't even offer him the 5th year. So I'm just going to give him the most I can. 38 mil, player option, no trade clause. If he doesn't re-sign with us, this makes this rebuild 10 times harder. I also want to bring back Serge Ibaka on a 1-year deal. See, that's why I thought I should have made that trade. Okay, because I want to bring back Ibaka. I feel like I got to make a trade right now if I want somebody. So if we were going to go after Westbrook, I would throw in Terrence Mann. Now, I don't know, like, say I give you Beverly, Kennard. Oh, now it doesn't work. Terrence Mann, excuse me. Keep saying Trey. Does that work? No. I don't really want to throw in a first-round pick. What about, let me sign Jay Scrub for the rest of the season now. Let's see what value he has. Like, can I offer the Wizards? I don't even know if this package will work. Probably not, but I would give you Beverly. I'd give you Kennard. I'd like to keep Marcus Morris. I'd give you Terrence Mann. I'd give you a Toro, and I'd give you Jay Scrub. I would think about throwing in Garuba, who would have only a 1.5 trade value. Okay, that's not great. Come on. Do I throw in that 2025 first and say F it? I mean, I might. Yeah, let's see if that even makes it go through. I probably won't. Let's try it, though. And no. I want to get Russ. I mean, we could trade Usman Garuba as well. I feel like getting Russ would be huge, but then if I lose Kawhi, I'm kind of screwed. So let's see if they even accept this. No. Okay, never mind. So, I gotta trade for somebody before I'm gonna have to pay Kawhi and Ibaka. Alright, I want to see if Cleveland would maybe want to get off the Kevin Love contract. So, a lottery protected first and Kevin Love for Kennard and Beverly. I would also throw in 2 seconds, a Toru, and Scrub. If not, then the next thing you'll see. Okay, so we just picked up Kevin Love. Yeah, he's somebody that can space the floor for us. It'll be George, Kawhi, Love, and then Ibaka or Zubats at the 5. So, we're gonna figure out our point guard through our free agency instead. We could just look to bring back Reggie Jackson. We get a first round pick, which is nice. That is lottery protected in 2023, and it could be something in 2024, but we need draft picks, so I'm cool with taking on that contract. For some reason, it says we don't have bird rights on Kawhi. That'd be pretty annoying, but I'd like to bring back Reggie Jackson on a 2-year deal, but I actually think I'm going to put a team option on that. It should make me re-sign Kawhi. If it doesn't, I'll be very upset. I'm going to offer the same thing to Ibaka. So we get Kawhi, Jackson, and Ibaka. Let's renounce the rights on everybody else. I wouldn't mind bringing back DeMarcus Cousins, so we'll see on that. But please let me sign Kawhi. That would be kind of annoying if it doesn't allow me to. Please, please. Okay, cool. So we get Kawhi back. Whew, thank God. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit easier than if he ended up leaving us. So right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We kind of have a rotation for next year. I guess Jackson could be the point guard. I mean, we could look to sign like a George Hill to a 1-year deal. He might play a minimal amount of minutes for us. So I think that's what the team's going to look like for now. I mean, Kyle Lowry would be an amazing pickup, but we just don't have the money for that, unfortunately. So player progression, yeah, I knew we were going to see some PG regression, unfortunately. Ibaka regresses a little bit more than Jackson. Oh, that's great. So we do have 3 training camps. I think I'm going to use an untapped potential on Terrence Mann. I'm going to use one on Usman Garuba. And then I'm going to send, I think, Reggie Jackson. We need him to be good. I'm going to send him to, where's Reggie Jackson? To combo guard. So we have a very veteran starting 5. It's going to be Jackson, or yeah, I'm going to play Jackson over Hill, even though he could be nice for the bench. But no, I'm going to have Jackson, George, Leonard, Love, and then Zubats. Alright, so here is the starting 5. Was Zubats ever in... Nah, he was always on the Lakers. I was like, was he in Cleveland? But I was thinking of Ante Zizic. So, it's going to be Jackson, George, Leonard, Love, and Zubats with a bench of Morris, Ibaka, Mann, Garuba, and George Hill. System proficiency under Tyloo is going to be 3.5 star balance. We'll stick with that. And then our system proficiency is... Or, system proficiency. Shot tendency is what I wanted to look at. Kawhi can go to a 95. George, 90. Love, we can get him up to a 75. Zubats, 55 is cool. Ibaka, we can lower his. Morris, we can go up to a 68. We can actually lower that to 63. Jackson, up that to a 70. And then we can up Terrence Mann. Yeah, definitely. Let's get him up to a 65. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. And we're finals contenders for pretty much the remainder of this video. Let's see if this franchise is cursed or not. And we can win it all in 2022. So we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. We built this Clippers team up to at least be the finals favorites in the West. As we aren't going to get any awards. We'll see if Kawhi or PG get on an All-NBA team. No Kawhi on first or second team or third team. Well, that hurts a little bit. We do get Kawhi and Paul George on all defensive second team. Imagine we had Lonzo on this team. That would be incredible. So he signed with Memphis in the offseason and then ended up getting traded back to the Pels. That's pretty funny. Usman Garuba got all rookie second team. All right, let's go. For somebody that only played 15 minutes a night. So we're taking on the Lakers. Splash Bros, Wiggins, Pascal, Wiseman. They got Kyle Lowry and Buddy Hield. They were able to do like a Draymond for Buddy Hield trade. Oh, I should have waited to do that. Oh, that sucks. I wish I hopped on that Kyle Lowry for $1 million wave. So I do want to see Malik Beasley was traded for Bledsoe on a first. Well, I mean, that's a great trade for the Pelicans. Yeah, Draymond and Vincent Poirier for Buddy Hield and Justin James. All right, what are we doing, Sacramento? But you've been asking that same question for the last 15 years. Kawhi Leonard led the team in scoring, only 21.7 points. All right, 42 from 3. Paul George, 20 points, was very efficient. He had a 63% true shooting, while Kawhi had a 64%. And you can see that Marcus Morris was very efficient for us this season. He was good. Kevin Love, 13.7 rebounds, 39 from 3, 87 from the line. I'll take it. He's that 3-level scorer. You got Reggie Jackson, 12 points, 4.5 assists. I might pick up his and Ibaka's team options and then look to maybe trade them for a point guard if the season ends in disappointment. Terrence Mann had a pretty good season. He was very efficient for us, 11 points and 4 rebounds, 62% true shooting. And then there's Ibaka, Zubats, Garuba, and George Hill. I'm going to keep the rotation the same because we are the 1 seed, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we end up, gentlemen, sweeping the Golden State Warriors in round 1. Paul George led the team in scoring, followed by Leonard. Love was not very efficient in that series. Neither was Reggie Jackson. Ugh, okay. Let's see what happens in round 2 against the Denver Nuggets, who have picked up Eric Gordon, so that they have the Gordon shooting guard and the Gordon power forward. All right, let's see what happens. Game 1. It's going to be a tough matchup, but we end up losing by 7. Man dropped 19, Leonard with 17. Come on, Kawhi, I'm going to need you to drop more than just 17. We do win game 2. Let's go. He heard me, 23 and 10. Zubats putting up the double-double. Marcus Morris, 16 points. All right, 1-1. Game 3, we lose by 24. Okay. Georgia 21, Leonard with 15. That is unfortunate. Game 4, oh, we're down 3-1. All right. Where have we seen a 3-1 round 2 matchup between these two guys? Back in the bubble, the the Clippers were up 3-1. Let's see if we can come back down 3-1. And okay, it's starting. We dropped 50 in the fourth quarter in a comeback victory. We actually tied going into the fourth quarter. Kawhi drops 40, Georgia 26. You know what I'm going to do for the remainder of the series? I think I'm going to... do I not play Garuba? I don't know what to do. I think I'm not going to play George Hill. I want to make sure that Kawhi gets 38. George gets 38. We're going to go 28 to Jackson. And let's go 30 to Love. Love has been good in this series. So let's see what happens in Game 6. Can we force a Game 7 to go back to the Staples Center? Good first quarter. Good second quarter. You blew it in the third. Can we end up winning this game? We're tied. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. We are tied 121-121. Let's see if I can win it. All right, so let's see what we can do. We do have the ball. Yes, that's what I like to see. Tied up. 95 seconds left. Paul George guarded by Monty Morris. That is a mismatch. I'm going to take that. Come on, Paul George. Knock that down. Not a good release. That's on me. I don't know what I'm doing there. I should have just took him to the paint. All right, so Kawhi's guarding Michael Porter Jr. Ibaka's guarding Jokic. I guess that's what we want. And as I say that, he gets behind him. Yeah, we do have George at point guard. All right, so he's guarded by Monty Morris. I got to take that advantage of that. I do want to go to Kawhi on Porter Jr., but now I got to take advantage of that. Come on, Paul George. Now he's guarded by Jokic. Come on, PG. I need you to get around him. PG, I need you to get around Jokic. There we go. George to the rim and 1. Okay, I'll take free throws. Even though he wasn't very clutch in real life with free throws. Let's see what happens here. First one is up. Not good at all. He ends up going 1 for 2. Why would they take Kawhi out? What are you doing? I wanted the starters in. That's making my head hurt. All right, I'm going to drop back with Zubats. No way. Fadeaway 3 with Murray. No good. Zubats with the rebound. Okay, for some reason, Kawhi's just not in. I don't know why. Let's see what I want to do. I kind of want to go to the rim with Paul George. Come on, let's go, PG. That's what I'm talking about. We take a 1-point lead. All right, so what we want them here to do is waste some time on the clock. Waste another 10 seconds so we can get the final shot either if they score or not. Eric Gordon for 3. Hand in the face with George. No good. But someone can't rebound. But yes, Love with the contest. Okay, I'm going to actually call timeout here. We're going to go to Kawhi. Have a chance to win this game. All right, so let's get the ball to Kawhi here. He's going to be guarded by Porter Jr. Even though George guarded by Eric Gordon's actually a nice mismatch. So I'm going to call for the ISO. I don't know if I want to post him up, try taking him to the rim, and then a pull-up jumper. We do have 10 seconds left. I shouldn't go right away. We're going to try the pick and pop with Love here. Kawhi, pull up mid-range. Come on, that's his shot. That's Kawhi's shot. He's the mid-range god, up by 3. All right, so we're going to roll with our defensive lineup out there. That means George Hill and Usman Garuba are going to be in the game. Just no threes, obviously. 7 seconds or less. Or less, I don't know what I was saying, or 7 seconds left, I really can't speak. Porter Jr., the guy they want the ball to, him or Murray, over to Aaron Gordon. I'm cool with that shot. We're going to win. Let's go. We force a Game 7. All right, here we go. Game 7, just like 2020. Let's see what happens. Not off to a good start. Jeez, we're down by 13. Come on. We end up getting blown out by 23 points. Damn it. Another season of disappointment in LA. And the NBA Finals are between the Hornets and the Nuggets. The Hornets win in 6, and LaMelo Ball is your Finals MVP. Would you look at that? So, I think I already know what I'm going to do this offseason. I'm going to pick up the team options on Ibaka and Reggie Jackson, and then try to combine them maybe with that Cavs first or something to get a good point guard on the team. So, we don't have our first round pick in this draft. It will be going to the Thunder at 27. Staff signing, I kind of want to fire Lou. I kind of want to fire Ty Lue. We're going to look to bring back Kenny Atkinson, though, as our assistant. I don't know who to fire him for. If we view candidates, Chris Finch, I'll pass. Frank Vogel, bring him over. Billy Donovan, wouldn't mind Billy. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to actually fire Lou, and I'm going to pick up Billy Donovan. So let's see what happens, and we get all 3 of them. Very nice. So yeah, that is our new head coach here in LA. Chicago didn't pick up his contract. So we can't trade Jackson or Ibaka right now on draft night, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to wait. We're going to skip past the draft here. We'll see where Holmgren, Banchero, Hardy went. So this was the top 5. And then there's a top 10 and etc. So let's go here to team player options. We're going to pick them up on all 3 of these guys. So let's see what we could possibly get in the trade finder. We could pick up DiVincenzo, which actually would be amazing of a pickup, but I need more of a point guard, you know. We could get Isaac Okoro. We could get Brandon Clark. Like I said, I want a point guard, even though Capella, oh, that's good. Capella on this team would be nice. Halliburton would be sick, but why would the Kings do that? Doesn't really make a lot of sense, you know. Monty Morris, that could be the guy we could pick up. Average 5 assists for Denver. He'd be our starting point guard. They did beat us. And we'd be getting Zeke Naji. He'd replace Serge Ibaka. I actually like that trade a lot. I think I'm a fan of that. So I'm going to... Keldon Johnson's, like, that would be amazing. I would love Keldon Johnson on this team. But I think the one that makes the most sense is us going out and getting Monte Morris and Zeke Naji for Reggie Jackson, Serge Ibaka, and the swap worst of the Clippers, or excuse me, the Thunder pick next year. So Monte Morris is going to be our point guard. Will he save us? I don't know. It's not a flashy name at all. I do think that's an upgrade. And Zeke Naji is probably a downgrade, or he's definitely a downgrade from Serge Ibaka. So we'll see what happens. We don't have any free agents. The most I can go out and spend here is 5.19 mil. We could bring in Rubio. He wouldn't be a bad backup point guard. So I'm going to bring in Rubio on the minimum. That's actually kind of a steal of a contract. So right now we have 1. Rubio would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are good for next year after we get Rubio. So I want to see if there's going to be another Kyle Lowry this year and I can go out and sign like a veteran just for like a couple mil a year. So Marvin Bagley, he doesn't have a real deal. I can give you 5.72 mil. Nope, he is insulted by that. I mean, I don't really know who I can get on that deal. It's got to be somebody that doesn't have any real offers. I mean, Kyle Anderson, you want to come here? Okay, I would actually love to pick up Kyle Anderson. I think that would be a pretty sweet pickup. No way I can get Rozier on this, right? Because then I would be so happy. I would have been so happy. And then we could try Oladipo on the last day. I kind of want to try... Okay, no, Rozier doesn't even want to sign with us. I was going to try Oladipo. Can I get Brunson, maybe? Oh, my God. Actually, Brunson would be the guy. Yeah, that's an upgrade probably over Monty Morris, but I would definitely take that. I'll offer it to Marcus Smart as well. So, can I... No way I can sign all 3 of them, right? I mean, I'm going to try Brunson at Smart, and the game will probably give me Brunson, right? Please tell me the game gave me Brunson. I don't know. Yes, okay, give me Brunson. So, I wanted Brunson over Kyle Anderson. Maybe I should have went with Kyle Anderson now, because we do have Rubio. I don't know. We'll see how this team does next season, but Jalen Brunson's a pretty sweet pickup. All right, so on top potential, we have 3 camps to use here. Brunson's going to be going on top potential. We're going to send Terrence Mann, and then we're going to send Usman Garuba. So actually, like, Ricky Rubio probably won't be in our rotation next year, which is fine because he has regressed to a 76. So Marcus Morris is also regressing, which, I mean, he came off a good season last year. So I know Zeke Naji is going to get like 14 minutes to these 2. Terrence Mann can get 22. That's Monty. Yeah, we have 2 M Morrises now. I gotta get used to that. Monty Morris can get 25. Let's go at least 11 to Marcus. We'll see though if I edit that. Kawhi will get 34 as well as Paul George. Brunson can get 29. Zubats will get 26. Love with 27. And then I'll give him 15 minutes. So, yeah, we'll have a 10-man rotation from now. Whoever plays the worst out of these 3 will be dropped from the playoff rotation. 3.5 star grit and grind. Okay, we'll stick with that and we'll see what that can do. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. And let's hope the Clippers maybe win it all this year. I don't know. I have no words. I have no words. We were the 14th seed. We were the 14th seed. And we don't even have our first round pick. Yeah. Oh, man. What happened? What, like, I'm mind blown right now. Billy Donovan, I guess, was not the answer as our head coach. But we went, I don't even know, man. I don't know. I think we're going to have to make a big trade this offseason. 29-53. And we don't even have our first round pick. And if I didn't trade away that pick in the Monty Morris deal, I would have it. We'll get the Cavs first because they made the playoffs. Wow, this sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at all. These are the numbers. I mean, I think I'm going to have to trade Paul George this offseason. And the Cavs win it all. Home grid your finals MVP. So I'm guessing we're going to have the 30th pick in the draft. Wow, this season is just one to forget. I think this franchise is cursed. Wow, we go 29-53. Second worst team in the Western Conference. We don't have our first round pick. And the pick we do own is going to be at 30. Oh, that hurts a lot. So the Thunder would get our pick at 2. We would have had the 6th overall pick. I could have packaged that with PG, and we have the 30th pick instead. I should have traded that pick. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't know what to do. I think we're going to have to try the Paul George trade idea. We could get Jared Allen. We could get DeMar DeRozan. I don't know what to do. We could get Mike Conley. Oh, we could get Marvin Bagley. I don't know if the Magic would want to do that. Siakam could be someone. Siakam could make sense. Yeah, I think we're going to do... I also thought about CJ, but I think I'm going to go and do this trade for Siakam. So we're going to be trading Paul George and a first and a second for Pascal Siakam, and they will agree to that. So we have now traded Paul George to the Toronto Raptors. We don't have our first round pick anymore, or that Cavs pick, so we end up with Jalen Hood, Shafino there in the second round. We're going to pick up these two on the team player option scale. Yeah, Jordan Bell, no. So let me just see, like, who's a free agent and who we should bring back. Zubats, I would like... Oh, he's not even interested. Okay. Love... I think I'm going to give Love a one-year deal. Yeah, but I would like to bring back Zubats, and I was actually just kidding on Love's deal. I'm not going to give him a one-year deal. I'm going to give him a 2-year deal. So, do we get both them back? We do. And now we're just going to kind of roam around here and see who we can get for cheap. Like, I can't get Brunson back, but I'm going to see who's going to be there on one of the last days of free agency to look to sign one of them. We also have a $7.85 million trade exception. We could use that on someone, I'm not sure. So let's just see who's going to be here on day 11. All right, so day 11. KP, does he have any real offers? He does not. Can I give you this? Okay, he doesn't want that. Let's see. TJ Warren, would you accept a one-year deal for me? Nope. And let's try... I don't know. I kind of want to try Mitchell Robinson. We could try RJ. Does he have a real offer? He does not. RJ, would you want to be a Clipper? No. Okay. So we can't sign any of those guys. Let's go here to the last day. I mean, Rozier would be crazy if we could pull that off, but no. He has a $9 million offer from the Thunder. So we're going to try Brunson again, and he's insulted. Great. We're going to try Jeremy Grant. No. Okay. And then we're going to try, I guess, Wiggins maybe. Come on. Damn it. So I won't be able to sign any of these guys through here. So let's go on for Kyle Anderson a deal. I mean, will Kyle Anderson work? Let's see. A one-year deal. And he doesn't want that. Jeez. Why is none of this working this offseason? But it did last year. All right. We'll try Oladipo. We'll also try Lonnie Walker. And we'll try Hashimura. Oladipo doesn't want to. Hashimura doesn't want to. And I kind of forgot who the other player was. But we do need a point guard. So I'm going to look at Devontae Graham. I'm going to look at John Wall. I mean, we need a point guard and we need... no, we need more of a shooting guard, actually. So I'm going to look at Devontae Graham, Lonnie Walker, Kevin Huerter. Graham declines. All right, guys, this is not working out at all. Not Kemba. Let's try Lonnie Walker. He declines. And then who's the other one? He's from the 2018 class. Oh, it's Huerter. Okay, will Huerter accept this? Maybe? Come on, Huerter. No. I'm so desperate, guys. I really am so desperate. So we're gonna try. Oh God, I don't even know. Maybe Jordan Clarkson. We're gonna try Jordan Clarkson, Shake Milton, and Naw, and then that's it. Yes, Jordan Clarkson. Finally. He was able to mullet, so we should get him. Naw, no, and then who's the other one? I always remember two of the names. You know, I'm gonna be content with Jordan Clarkson though. And that's who we got. So he will be our starting shooting guard next year. Our backcourt is going to be Monte Morris and Jordan Clarkson. All right, so let's see here what we want to do. I don't know. Marcus Morris. We could look to trade him. We do have that trade exception. Like if I packaged Hood Shafito and Marcus Morris. Okay, I can get Malik Monk and a first-round pick from the Hornets. That's actually a good pickup. I like Malik Monk a lot for this team. So I'm going to send Terrence Mann on top potential. I'm going to do the same with Usman Garuba. And I'm going to send Malik Monk to perimeter shooting. I think he will be our starting shooting guard. All right, so we got to decide between Zeke Naji or Usman Garuba. And I think I'm going to play Naji this year. He's going to get 15 minutes. Clarkson 20, Mann 23, Love 25. Then we got Zubac, Siakam, Kawhi, Monk, and Morris. So, yeah, this is what it's going to look like. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I don't feel very confident about this team at all, so we'll see what happens. And hopefully this team can maybe surprise me. Or just maybe increase some of this stuff real quick. Let's go up to 70 for those guys. Love down to 70. Man up to a 70. Zeke Naji can go to a 65. All right, I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Let's hope we're back in the playoffs. And we don't even make the playoffs. Wow. This Clippers rebuild has been so hard for me. I don't know why. I don't know how. I try to make it somewhat as realistic as possible. We're just like, I'm not going to make any crazy trades that wouldn't make sense for the team I'm possibly ripping off. But I might have to. Siakam does take him on be third team, so the trade, I guess, is worked out. But not really at all. Kawhi takes home all defensive second team. I just don't know what to do, man. The Raptors, they did not make the playoffs. Neither did we. We went 37-45, 10th seed in the West. And we don't have our first round pick. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm going to have to make some moves this offseason. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm at a crossroads. I did re-sign Kawhi to a 3-year extension as Embiid and the Sixers beat the Warriors in 5. There goes Kevin Love. He retired, so I can't even use him. I mean, he was horrible anyway. Good riddance, Kevin Love. Let's go to league meetings. Draft lottery, the Raptors end up with 1. Okay, so I'll add that with Paul George. Thunder get our pick at 11. Great. So, yeah, we just have nothing. The Clippers, you gave up a lot for Paul George, you know. You gave up a lot for him. Let's see what happens here, though. We could package Zubats and Man. Honestly, we might have to do that. We could get Chris Middleton. I mean, I don't even know what I'd want at this point. It would probably be a center, right? And get Clint Capella. Like, how close would this be? You would want Man. Okay, that makes sense. What about Nurkic? Could we do Zubats for Nurkic? Nope. What about if I throw in... I have second round picks. You want second round picks? I got you with 5 second round picks. No. All right. I wouldn't mind Valanciunas, but he's 32. What about Vucevic? Huh. Let's see this. How close does this get? It's actually, okay, 2028 first and Zubats for Vooch. Yeah, we're going to do it. He wasn't great last year. I mean, he was good, but he wasn't great. But we're going to do this trade anyway. I think that is an upgrade. All right, so let's go here to rookie signings. We have nothing. Just kidding. We have Ian Young and Eric Anderson. Team player options, picking up on Usman Garuba. He could be a trade candidate. Qualifying offers, we're giving it to Zeke Naji. So before we even touch free agency, I think I want to move Usman Garuba and Ian Young, one of our first second-round picks. And we're going to make this trade. Aaron Gordon's nice, but Josh Giddey's cool. Jalen Johnson. Yeah, you know what? We're going to make this trade with the Hornets. We're trading Usman Garuba and Ian Young for Jalen Johnson and a first-round pick. So the team is looking a little bit better, right? We got Man, Vucevic, Johnson. So let's see who we need to bring back in free agency. Siakam, 5-year deal. There you go. Morris, 4-year deal. There you go. Monk, 4-year deal. There you go. And then I'll sign Najee eventually. All right, so Najee, how much does he want? 14 mil, I'll give you that. All right, so we should get Najee back, and then he could be traded as well. Let me just see what I want to do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I think I want to sign a backup point guard, and we're good. I'm not going to bring back Beverly. I wouldn't mind Tyus Jones, actually. So we're going to give Tyus Jones a 2-year deal. We're going to renounce the rights on Jordan Clarkson. Give me Tyus Jones. There we go. This team is set. It's better than last year's team. It 100% is. If we look here at player progression, Kawhi's regressing, but we got Siakam and Vucevic, our mini big 3. We have some good complementary pieces behind them. We got, like, Mann and Johnson to be some scoring off the bench. I like this team a lot now. All right, so I'm going to send Jalen Johnson on top potential. I'm going to send Vucevic to low post defense. And I'm going to send Siakam to perimeter shooting. So let's see. If we can get close, I might give up. But we have Kawhi, Siakam, Vucevic. We have the Monk and Morris, the M&Ms. Yeah, that's pretty cool, the M&Ms backcourt. We got Jalen Johnson. He'll get 28, Man 24. Najee 18. Tyus Jones 15. I'm cool with that. Leaves me with 3 minutes to play with. We can go like 33, 34. Let's give one more to Monk. All right, system proficiency. 3.5 start, grit, and grind. Balance is 4, so we're going to that. And then finally, let's just make sure my shot tendencies are where I want them to be. Let's get him to an 85 and go 70 to these guys. And then we should be ready to go for the final season. All right, we're back in it. We are a 4 seed at the end of 2025. The only season we get our first round pick. We ended up doing well in. So, Scooter Henderson is your most improved. We'll see if any Clippers make an All-NBA team. And none do. What about all defensive team? None do. And the rookie teams, you know the rest. So, we are the 4 seed taking on the Warriors in round 1, who we've beaten before in the playoffs. I got Miles Bridges now, Daniel Gafford, Musa Diet Bait. Taking a look at the player stats. Siakam, Vucevic led the way. Kawhi has been regressing. He's 33 years old. Malik Monk had a really good season, actually. 63% true shooting. Jalen Johnson, about 14 and 7. There's Terrence Mann. I definitely called him Trey Mann without realizing it. He was great. He was phenomenal, actually, for us this season. And then there's Monty Morris averaging 11.5 and 6.5. Zeke Naji and Tyus Jones. All right, don't give me a round 1 exit, please. Please don't give me a round 1 exit. Tied at 2-2. Game 5, we're up 3-2. And we win at 6. Let's go. All right. No first round exit for me in this season. Kawhi drops 28 in Game 6. Siakam drops 20. And we got the Nuggets, who we can get revenge on for beating us 2 years ago. They got Murray, Dick, Barrett, Bewley, Capella. No Jokic anymore. Let's see what happens. Can we beat the Nuggets? And we're tied 2-2. We're down 3-2 like we were 2 or 3 years ago, 2 years ago. But it looks like we're forcing a Game 7. Yes, we will be. We end up beating them by 19. Vooch has a good game. Same with Kawhi. Here we go. Game 7 time. Winner is going to get the Dallas Mavericks here in the conference finals. Will they beat us for like 5 years? Or no, this would be, 5 years, 3 times in the playoffs in 7 games. I don't think so. Nope. We are going to beat them and go to the conference finals. We win by 19 once again. And we're in the conference finals for the first time since 2021. Kawhi with 28, Siakam with 34. Let's freaking go. The Raptors didn't make the playoffs with Paul George. So now we got the Mavs. We're betting Christie and Anunoby. I guess that's why they wanted George. Lewis, Turner, Goga, Pirtle, Thompson, and Richaun Holmes. You think you have enough centers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that you want to give minutes to. What? Maybe that's a cheat code, though. Let's see what happens. We're down 2-1. Don't do this to me. That's unfortunate, as the Mavericks beat the Heat in the finals as a rematch from 2011. But yeah, that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. The Clippers rebuild, it's tough, man. If you can't win in your first 2 years, Kawhi starts regressing, Paul George, Beverly, Morris, Ibaka, Jackson, they all start regressing. It's very tough to win in a Clippers rebuild. So let me know what maybe I could have done differently down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.